Hey guys, welcome back to our third episode of Hytale. This episode, I really want to explore what is called the Forgotten Temple, Forgotten Ruins, something like that. So I figure in order to do that, we're going to need to do a lot of hunting. Get a lot of food, also get some resources. I don't think this copper armor will cut it, so we're going to try do that. Ooh, look, three arrows. Now that is frickin' awesome. Heavy hide. Do we get any food? We do. 4 raw wild meat. Okay, so we're gonna continue hunting. I'll cut it up a little bit so you just get to see all the fun parts of me shooting things and whatnot. And yeah, let's go. Let's get some food, resources, hide, whatever. See you in a bit. So at this point, this is me talking after the fact, after this episode has been all recorded and for the most part edited, just these voiceovers left now. I want to talk about how I'm actually enjoying the game. Hytale, it's been a lot of fun so far. I really don't have any complaints. I try to think about it compared to where Minecraft was, even at a 1.0, which I guess perhaps isn't completely fair because Minecraft 1.0 was its release. Was it saying, hey, we're future complete, this is the version of the game that we are putting out. Whereas Hytale is saying the opposite. It's saying we are not a complete game whatsoever. If you are buying this hoping for a complete game, don't spend money on this. And I'll echo that same sentiment here too, because it is what the owners and developers of this game believe in what they are saying. So whatever I have to say really pales in comparison. But I can give you a just genuine, honest thought where my thought process is here. And once again, we have to go back to Minecraft 1.0, compare it to Minecraft 1.0, a future complete game, which many people would say, hey, that's not fair. However, what I would say is this game is more future complete than Minecraft was in Minecraft 1.0. In Minecraft 1.0, you had some different biomes. I can't remember how much exactly, but it had to be close to probably 4 or 5 different biomes. You had different types of wood, but you only had one kind of wood plank. So no matter what type of log you used to craft the wood, you would only get the one type of wood plank. Whereas Hytale, you already have a vast different palette of blocks that you can use and build from. So in that sense, it's more feature complete than Minecraft was back then, and it also has a bit more of a fleshed out kind of PvE section too, I suppose. Like the combat's definitely more developed. You can see some dungeons and whatnot. I guess this is the one part where you could say that Minecraft was more feature complete, is that it had the end dragon, right? So it had the complete end structure, it had these mine shafts and whatnot. That might be the one place where you could kind of say Hytale is lacking a little bit, but otherwise it is super, super comparable in a good way to Minecraft 1.0, and this is an early access game. So my thoughts on this game right now are that it's absolutely phenomenal, and I'm having the time of my life. Like I said in that first episode, there's just so many moments where I discover something new, and that same feeling I had as a kid playing Minecraft, it comes back to me, and I'm genuinely excited to get back from work to play a little bit of Hytale and discover new parts of the game. That first episode, you heard me lost, be like, "Oh man, a bear! Oh man, wolves!" Right? Like all this stuff, and now there's this forgotten temple, which I do get to by the end of the episode, and I explore. But that same just kind of feeling of I don't know what's around the corner, so I'm going to prepare as much as I possibly can in order to get ready for this potential challenge. And that's something I haven't had for a long time in a game like this, and it's felt so good. And if you're looking for something new to play, I would absolutely recommend this, even in the state it is, despite whatever the owners and developers are saying. Obviously, take their advice first, mine second, but that's kind of my thoughts. Okay, so here we are here back at kind of our little base of operations here, and we're going to make a repair kit. Figure if we're going to go down to the mines, we probably want a repair kit so that we can repair our stuff. I don't know if it's reusable or not. It looks like repair. Oh, okay. So eventually you do want to replace them. That's really interesting. But figure if we're going down to the mines, it's good obviously to be equipped with some food, but also something that we can repair our items with so that we can be down there a little bit longer too. So with that being said, I'm going to head over to some sort of mine, and we are going to get some more resources. So it turns out that there's actually a mine just right here. So that's our base of operations there. You can see maybe our tanning rack there, and there's a mine here. So we'll get down to there and we'll do some exploring. So I'm realizing now that as I've gone back and I've edited all this and I've cut it all up and the whole mining segment, it started at about 22 minutes. I got it down to about 7. And I'm realizing, so we got down to the lava levels or whatever you call it. There's some sort of structure down there, and you'll see that later. But I'm realizing that I've really messed up because I should have recorded that. That was something new. It was exciting at the time too, and I should have just got my first genuine reaction to it, so I'm feeling kind of silly about that. And now I'm left to fill all this time, so I've actually had to brainstorm a little bit about what I'm going to fill it with, because I've already talked about my first thoughts about Hytale and all of that. And I started thinking, what about some life updates? It's been a while. I know I don't have a big audience or anything, but I do know that it's fun just for me, even going back, watching these, and seeing where I am and all that. So the first life update is that I bought my first house. It was a really big step for me, right? It was a huge financial commitment, but I put the money down, I bought the house. It feels just so nice to have my own space, honestly. Like, I can sit, relax, do my own work without kind of other people in my hair. I do feel kind of like I'm setting down roots. I'm moving forward in life. You know, it opens up a lot of avenues for the future too. If I ever start a family and anything like that, I already know that I have this place. I can keep this place. I can turn it into a rental, and that could be extra income over the summer months when I don't get paid as a teacher. So that's a nice feeling too, just knowing that I'm set. Opposite side of that is these first few years of my career, I'm making the least amount of money that I will in my career. So there's the added pressure of no pay over the summer, but I've crunched the numbers, and honestly, I'm sitting pretty for summer. I'm sitting pretty for those 2 months, being able to pay the mortgage and utilities and whatever other things we do over that time. So I'm feeling good about that. The other thing that I learned since moving into my own place is I really love having my own kitchen, and it's really opened up this new kind of passion of mine. It's just meal prepping, and I'm kind of a competitive person, so I've kind of tried to do it as cheap as humanly possible. So there's lots of chicken and rice. There's lots of chili, hash browns in the morning with. I just recently started doing my own chicken breakfast sausages, which is a little bit more on the expensive side, but you eventually realize that you just got to put good stuff in your body. I've discovered these super cubes, like soup as in like SOUP, super cubes, and they're super. They've just been this game changer. They allow you to just freeze stuff really easily in these nice little cubes, and like I could just have a heyday and make hash browns all day, and just end the day with a lot of hash browns. So yeah, it's all looking good on that front. As for what I want to do with this channel, it's a good question. And it's one that I've had to kind of confront myself about because I enjoy doing this. It's nice to have a creative outlet. And I would like to start uploading again regularly like I was at first. It's just super challenging with my work schedule. Obviously, as it comes no surprise to anybody, teachers, they're busy, man. Between just planning everything for a whole day, I mean, that by itself is not an easy feat. Eventually, you get the hang of it, and you get it down to a science. But right now, it's still a lot early going in my career. So there's that, and then there's also marking on top of that, and then right now it's report card season, so I have all this extra work to do about report cards, and it's a lot. So I would like to do this again. I would like to start doing this regularly. It's just how do I make this work with my schedule? So I think what the first thing is I'm going to keep playing Hytale. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's kind of this. It's a lot less work to make these episodes than it was to make the Ale archives. And it's also just an opportunity for me to carve my own space as a content creator. When I think about my inspirations like Etho, he was one of the first ones to play Minecraft. I'm not saying I'm ever going to get to Etho level of success on here. I really just care about showing myself I can do this. But it is exciting that way. And then I also do want to keep going with the Ale archives. That's not going to stop. It's just going to be a lot less frequent instead of once a week, maybe once a month, because those are a lot more work to put together between script writing and then editing and all of that. It's a lot more. So I don't think those are going to be as regular, but I do want to keep that going because I do think it's a unique idea and it's cool for me to see my own growth and have this kind of artifact to look back on later in life as well. So that's kind of my little summary of where my life has been, what has been going on in these 4 months that I've been gone, and where do I plan on going from here. So yeah, just to recap, life's been good, bought my first house, I've really discovered that I love meal prepping, and on the side note, I've really discovered this new love for hockey too. I'm going to keep uploading Hytale, hopefully once a week, but I'm not going to set myself any schedule or anything like that. I've put out 3 in the last week, so not too worried on that front. A lot less work to put out these episodes, but I'm also going to keep putting out like Minecraft, the Ale archives too, because it's something I do for myself. It's cool to be able to look back on, and that's where we're at. So we're going to hop back into the Hytale world, and I'll see you guys all there. So we're over at just kind of our headquarters over here, and some quick updates. I have some full iron armor, so we're going to hit that, whatchamacallit thing in the map, the where is it? Right here, the Forgotten Temple Gateway. We're going to hit that pretty soon, but one quick update is I realized I was doing this just off camera, is we are going to be putting in a kitchen right here. So we are pushing back this wall so it's kind of attached to this little dining room area. And yeah, I thought I would update you guys on that so it wasn't a huge surprise when you came back and the little base looked a little bit different. Okay, here we are outside the Forgotten Temple gateway, and I guess we'll figure out what this is right now. I have no idea what to expect. I've purposely not watched any videos beyond this point, because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Oh, look at that, that's a wolf, it looks like. Oh, it's not fighting me, oddly enough. There we go, this one is, okay. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Ooh, what's this? Weird. Guess I want to try get this, don't I? Oh, it's a window. So I guess I just broke someone's window. And of course I'm not going to repair it. But let's go inside of here. What's in here? We've got a bucket of sorts. We got some sort of plate there. These statues are everywhere. Doesn't seem like there's anything to it, really. So far, at least. Stairs. We can follow these down. See what... Okay, look at this. There's a portal here. I guess that's why it's called a gateway. Apple, wild berries, iron ore. Okay. I wonder where this portal takes us. I know that there's different zones in this game. And each zone has X amount of biomes or whatnot. I wonder if this takes us to the next place. Well, I guess only one way to find out. Oh, we are now in the Forgotten Temple. I see. Okay. So this seems to be like a hub of sorts. Is it a friendly hub? Certainly appears to be. Hello. Oh, hey. I like those guys. Okay. So this seems to be a friendly place. I guess I way over-prepared for this place then, because there was literally nothing. Hey! Oh, I could trade. Oh, I can get different skewers, berry bushes, dough, salt, spices. Ooh, pumpkin pie. Apple pie. Okay, you can unlock new resources. Hey, guy. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Hey! What are you? Under construction sign. Oh, that's funny. It probably just means that they actually don't have the trade that much is under construction. What's this? The memories feature. Okay, so the Void's Curse opens Orbis locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it open. A deity rests within the heart of Orbis. Seek out the memories of Orbis's myriad creatures and record them here to restore her will. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Return them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a variety of rewards. Okay. Okay. So it's just something to fill out. Record 2 memories. Avian. Okay. Cool. So, I guess this is where you see that a lot of it is that the game itself is a big work in progress. Still lots of these areas are blocked off. I haven't kept up with development a lot like some other people have. So, I don't know if there's going to be like quests or anything in this. Oh, look at that. We're collecting memories all over the place. Hey! Is that... Okay, so that's this. You can only hold 48 at a time. Well, in that case, it's probably best if I fill in the ones that I have collected just in here. Yeah. Okay. Record 7 memories. Sweet. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. We got to the Forgotten Temple, and we way over prepared for this. So until next time, see you guys.